That's the wrong thumbnail. I'll have to change that later. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. This is game number 57, third game against Seattle. Here we got Stilwell, Steitzer, Eisenreich, Bo Jackson, Tartan, Bull, Buckner, Winters, Bob Boone, Brad Wellman, Mark Grabaza on the hill, Reynolds, Braley, Davis, Leonardo, Griffey Jr., Bradley, Presley, Banor, Valquez, and Billy Swift on the hill for Seattle. 7-3 with a save, 4.43 ERA, 140 hits, 45 strikeouts, 33 walks. Let's get game number 57 done. Let's see who wins the season series. 1-1 against Seattle, 4-3, and no walk for Stilwell. 4-2, it's a fly ball to center, one away. Kevin Steitzer, third baseman. 2-5 is nothing. 64, it's going to be a ground ball hit down to first. 2A, Jim Eisenreich. Jimmy, the lefty, we need to get him rolling. 51, and anything but a 19 or 20, but flied out to center. 1-2-3 inning, Mark Grabaza. 6-4 with a 2.73 ERA. 89 innings, gave up 98 hits, 70 strikeouts, 21 walks. Mark Grabaza. 3-1 range play to start the game off. 1-4, that's to Eisenreich, who fails to make the catch. 1 on. He's going to try the steal and caught stealing as Bob Boone throws him out. Greg Briley. And Greg, the lefty, first time we see him, he's going to come up with a double. Alvin Davis, another range play. So 2 of the first 3 are range plays. This is the Tartan Bull who fails to make it. And coming around to score on it. So 1-0. Seattle, Jeff Leonard, 6-3. And that's going to be ground ball to second. Ground ball double play. It's 4-6-3 double play. Up comes Bo Jackson. Now has 14 home runs on the season. 4-4. Bo Jackson. 3-5. And he's grounded one to Reynolds at second base. Danny Tartable. And no hit by pitch. He needed a 1. 4-5. He's got a single. Valquez can't get it. It rolls into left field. 1 on. 6-6. Buckner not walking. 24. Pops it up to first base. 2-away. Matt Winters strikes out to end the inning. Going on to the bottom of the second. Ken Griffey up. Ken Griffey just missed a walk there. Ground ball down to first. Buckner makes the play. Scott Bradley, lefty. Ground ball down to Buckner. 2 balls hit down there to him. Home run check. Just missed the home run here. Should have been down here actually. 1-2. Fly ball to center. It's going to end it. Going to the top of the third. No hit by pitch. Bob Boone, the catcher, gets out of the way. Fly ball to center. 1 out. Brad Wellman, 55 range play at the Metrodome. At the Kingdome. And it's going to be a fly ball to Braley. He fails to make it. It's going to fall in, roll the wall, and that's going to be a double. Hit by pitch. Just missed another hit by pitch there. Another fly ball into left field. No advancement on the play. 2-away here. Runner at second, Kevin Steitzer. Mr. Clutch recently, and he'll take a walk on 4 straight pitches. Jim Eisenreich moved down in the lineup so he can get more RBI opportunities. And this time flies it out to center field. Bottom of 3. Jay Bruner. He's going to get the leadoff walk. This time no steal. Omar Velquez. He's going to strike out on a 1-2 pitch. Curveball in there. Air and a ground ball for Harold Reynolds. And he's going to get himself a single. Runners are first and second, one out. Greg Briley, a lefty in left field who failed to make the play, but he's going to make up for it as he lines a single into right field. No one else is running them. Couldn't tell if Tartabull was going to catch that. Fell right in front of him. Bases loaded, one out. 5-5, Alan Davis. 5-5-5-5. And that is not deep enough as Tartabull guns it back in. The slow-running Jay Bruner holding the runners up. 2-away, can they get out of the inning without getting up the run? 3-4. No strikeout. Jeff Leonard fouls that one off. 1-2, fly ball deep to right field, but makes the catch. So bases were loaded. No damage done. Bo Jackson 0 for 1. Another ground ball to second. I believe that's twice now for him. 2-4. Ground ball down to first. Davis makes that play. And a 2-6 for Buckney. Come on, Bucky. And ground ball down to first. So 3 ground balls to the right side. Nothing doing. King Griffey. And no strikeout for Griffey. 3 areas. Ground ball down to Stillwell on the left side. 1-5. And a single. 1 out single. Jim Presley. Jim Presley waits on the pitch. Here comes fly ball. No error on Eisenreich. Good to see. And we got a Kingdom check here. We got a rare play. It's going to be a single as Billy Buckner can't make a range play there. So first and third, 2-away here. Once again, scoring position, Omar Velquez. 6-3. And a 43, that's going to be ground ball. Hits a Stillwell, flips it over to Wellman, and they get out of another tough jam. Only giving up the 1 run so far, top of 5, Matt Winters. He's going to lead off with the walk. Bob Boone, do they sacrifice with Bob Boone? He's a good bunter. We will try the sack. Let's try and get this game tied up. 1-5, well, it's a wild pitch and pass ball. It is a pass ball, so no sacrifice needed. Bob Boone, they take the sign off. Successful range play by Jim Presley. That should not... we're going to redo that. That should not be a sack anymore. We're going to redo this one. Sorry. 6-6. Why is... Well, we're... Alright, we'll do that and then we'll undo it and see. Yes, we'll undo the last at bat. Thank you. We don't want the sack anymore. I don't want to do that. The player was moved over on the wild pitch. 4-2. Liner rated second. No double play. Close one, though. Scampering bat, Matt Winters. 4-1. No walk by Brad Wellman. 45 against the right. He's going to be ground ball down to first. Advancing on the play. 2-away. Runner third again. Kurt Stillwell. And Kurt Stillwell has a 1-8 chance to put Kansas City in front. It is not going deep enough, but it is falling in, and that will tie the ball game on the single by Kurt Stillwell. 1-1 Kansas City and Seattle. Close matchup here. Kevin Steitzer, and he's going to get a double that's going to stop the runner there. Stillwell stops at third. 2 on for Jim Eisenreich. 2-6, no strikeout. Lefty, and against the right-hander, that's going to be ground ball to Davis. They're going to get out of the inning. 1 run and 2 hits. Tie ball game going to the bottom of 5th. Carbaza back out. against Harold Reynolds. Top of the lineup, 2 for 2 is Harold. This time is a ground ball to Steitzer. Greg Briley, 2-4 against the lefty. And that's going to be a ground ball hit to Steitzer. Alvin Davis, no strikeout. He fouls that one off. Gets another chance at it. 3-2-2-3. Make sure I hit the right one. Ground ball to Wellman. That's going to do it. Bo Jackson 0 for 2 today. Let's see if Bo Jackson can get the offense started here. 61, nope. Fly ball, center field. Danny Tarnable 1 for 2. He's going to get a Kingdome shot. 55 ground ball down to first. Davis has been busy. 5-3. Top of 6. 41. That's a 2. Single falls in. So 1 on. Billy Buckner with a big hit. 2A for Matt Winters. 4-2. No strikeout. And 6-6 popped up. Pitcher calls for it and makes a catch. So another hit goes by the waist. Mark Grabaza comes out for the 6th inning. 5-5. And he strikes out Jeff Leonard. 2-2. Fastball, swing and a miss. 1-1, and that is outside the range. 1-6, it's a ground ball to a Wellman. Scott Bradley, the lefty. 2-6, it's a liner rated Stillwell. Jumps up, makes a catch. Going to the top of the 7th, Billy Swift is staying out. Right-hander versus righty. Range play at the ballpark. Did he stay out too late? Let's find out if Bob Boone, 2-4, and Bobby's got himself a leadoff triple. No. Briley makes a diving stop of a triple. They have once again taken away at least a double from us. Strikeout by Brett Wellman there. Thought that was going to be a leadoff triple. That would have got things rolling. No, sir. Double, though, by Kurt Stillwell. Brings up Steitzer, 1 for 2 with the double himself. 1-3. Steitzer looking. Waits on it. Here it comes. Curveball. It hits it. Line drive into right field. Coming around to take the lead and scoring Kurt Stillwell. And that'll be it for Billy Swift. They were trying to get him through the inning. Didn't quite happen. So let's see who Kansas City might be bringing in here. Or Seattle. Game number 57. Seattle. Going to be bringing in Gene Harris. Do we have righties coming up? We actually got a lefty, 2 righties, and then 2... Tom Nerfer. Let's look at Tom. Is Tom in here? Yes, Tom is here. They're both righties, though. So I'll bring in Gene Harris then, since he came in first in the game. All right, just a righty versus Eisenreich. 1-5. Error possibility. 1 on, 2 away. 1-2 fly ball. No error check needed, but Kansas City takes the lead 2-1 going into the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time. Hopefully everyone's out there stretching. Take me out to the ball game. Grabaza's coming out for the 7th. They do have some pitchers warming up, but Grabaza 2-2 pitch. Fastball again on the corner. They did check swing. They appealed down to first. They say he went. So that will be a strikeout for Grabaza. Only his 3rd on the day. Jay Bruner, 3-3, and Jay's not going to walk. He's looking at a pitch. 1-3, he hits it, goes to Wellman. Wellman to his left, makes the play. And another strikeout by Grabaza in the 7th. Shuts the door on Seattle. Brings up Bo Jackson, not having a very good day, 0 for 3. But he does get a Kingdome check here. 5-6, it's a ground ball right in front of the plate. Picking up is Bradley. Throws it down to Davis in time. Home run check. 1-14, Danny Tarnbull is hit one. It's going. It's going way back. It is going. It is gone. Danny Turnbull gives the Royals a 3-1 lead in the top of the 8th. 3-3 wild pitch. We can ignore that. Billy Buckner 1 for 3 on the date even. The lefty 4-1, and he's got himself another single. Billy Buckner. Matt Winters 0 for 2 today. 52 ground ball and forced out. Fielder's choice though. Bob Boone 0 for 3. 6-4 error check. Bob Boone 0 for 3, and it's going to Reynolds. No error. Bobbles it, but does not throw it away. So going in the bottom of the 8th inning, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. Mark Gerbaza facing Harold Reynolds, 2 for 3 on the day. The switch hitting Harold Reynolds. And he's got himself a fly ball. Eisenreich back to the warning track, makes the catch. 1 away, Greg Briley. Briley looks for a good pitch. Here one comes against the right-hander. It's a ground ball to Bucky. Bucky down to first, makes another good play. 4-3 we can ignore. 61, no strikeout. Alvin Davis, 1 for 3 on the day, 2-3, and it's going to be a ground ball hit to Wellman. Going into the 9th, 3-1. Gerbaza is pitching kind of good-ish. Gene Harris is going to be done. They're going to be bringing in Tom Niffenauer. Tom Nidenfauer. Tom Nidenfauer, I think. We'll go with that. Sounds like a good one. He was 0-3, 6.69 ERA. It's his first appearance against us, as he has no other stats. He's going up against Brad Wellman, 1 for 3 with the big double. He strikes him out. Kurt Stillwell. Ooh. Had a 50-50 shot of a home run. If he had a 10 or higher, would have been a homie. But nope. 3-4. It's a liner right at first base. Davis. Kevin Steitzer 2-4. He is 2 for 3. 5-6 ground ball. Gerbaza, does he stay in? Well, he's on a short leash. Jeff Leonard comes out, 1-6. Leonard strikes out. That's number 5 on the day for Gerbaza. Ken Griffey 0 for 3 on the day. He also strikes out. Down to the last out, Scott Bradley, 3-2. Oh, would have been nice to strike that side out. 1-6. That's going to be a ground ball to Steitzer. Steitzer across to Bucky. Bucky stays on the bag, and Kansas City defeats Seattle 3-1 here in game number 57. Is that what I said it was? 57? I think that's what I said it was. So 3-1 victory. Let's check out some game stats here real quick. The win goes to Gerbaza. Complete game. 9 hits, 1 run earned. Only 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Not a bad day for Mark Gerbaza. Loss goes to Billy Swift, 0-1. He went 6 2/3, not bad. 7 hits, only 2 runs, 2 earned, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. A lot of 2s going on there. 9 hits by Kansas City. There was 3 doubles, no triples, and the home run by Danny Dardenbull. The single shot in the 7th or 8th inning, I believe. Seattle managed 7 hits, 1 double, no triples, no home runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. The win goes to Kansas City here in game number 57. Yes, thank you. 3-2-1 arrival. How are you? Nice of you to stop by. Thank you. We're going to be playing another game. We're going to be doing game number 58 as well. Mine as well. Danny Tartenbull with his 5th home run of the season. It propels Kansas City to a 3-1 victory over Seattle. I'm actually going to be turning the game sound off because it's kind of loud. I don't want you guys to Good commentating. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Well, we're on to game number 58 now. This is going to be against California. We're going to have, we just played a 3-game series against California, in California. Now we're playing a 3-game series at home against California. So we played 3 against California, then we played 3 on, I'll start over again. We played 3 on the road against California. We played 3 on the road against Seattle. And now we're playing 3 against California at home. So we've seen them just a couple days ago. They took 2 of 3 from us. Looks like it's going to be Kirk McCaskill versus Charlie Liebrandt. We're going to use the historic lineups as we always do. And I need to adjust my screen here so you guys can see it a little better. There we go. Charlie Liebrandt is 4-7, 5.23 ERA, 72 innings, giving up 103 hits, 38 strikeouts, 19 walks. He'll be facing off against Downing, Washington, Ray, White, Schroeder, Joyner, Bichette, Hoffman, and Schofield. Pitching day for California, Kirk McCaskill. Let's get the game on the way. Kauffman Stadium +1 strikeouts, -1 on home walks, -2 on home runs. And away we go. Charlie Liebrandt back at home finally. Brian Downing on the road. He's going to get a leadoff single, no error. So 1 on, no one out. Caudell Washington for 6. No walk by Washington. 64. That is going to be a fly ball to Jackson in left field. 1 away, 6-4. Uh-oh. Oh, good thing. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Johnny Ray does not hit any home runs versus lefties. That is a good thing. It was a deep one. Tardenbull makes it on the warning track. Wild pitch up. Actually, we cannot ignore that. I should go back. It was a wild pitch. But the number does not come into range, so we'll just ignore it and re-roll. There we go. So no harm, no foul, as Charlie Liebrandt gets a strikeout to end the inning. The offense for Kansas City looks like this. Stillwell at short, Seitzer at third, Eisenreich in center, Bo Jackson at left, Tarnbull in right, Buckner as the DH, Tabler at first base, Bob Boone the catcher, Brad Willman at second. Kirk McCaskill, he's 1-0 against us with a 0.0 ERA. Doesn't bode well for us. He pitched 8 innings, only gave up 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. Hopefully, we can do better than that at home. 4-2. Well, that's not a good way to start off as Kurt Stillwell goes down on strike 3. 5-4. Ooh, it would have been a home run if he was a lefty, but instead it's a walk. But we'll take a walk here. Jim Eisenreich, 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of first. 6-3. Make sure I click the right one this time. Jim Eisenreich, the lefty. He's going to get a single and advancing to third on the play. So runners at the corners for Bo Vincent Jackson. Let's check out his stats. He's 56 games. Has 214 at-bats, 37 runs. He's got 43 RBIs, 14 home runs, 8 stolen bases, and batting a ninth healthy .276. Big RBI opportunity here for Bo Jackson here in the bottom of the first. 1-4 is a blank. All this great lead up will lead to probably a ground ball back to the pitcher. Is the runner going to score? Yes, the runner is going to try to score. He's a 4-run. So will the defense try for the out at first? Yes. Let me think. They need a 5 or 6. They should go. I'm going to say, will the defense try for the auto out at first? Yes. Let's just do that. That's fine. All right. Well, 2-way here now. Run does come in to score. Danny Tartenbull, 4-2, and he's going to strike out the inning. 1 run and 1 hit, and after 1 complete, it's 1-0 Kansas City Royals. 4-5, we have Bill Schroeder up. He's only batting .500 against us, not a bad average. but he flies out to Jackson in left field. Wally Joyner batting .583 against us. Wally Joyner, the lefty matchup, is going to ground ball to Pat Tabler at first base today. 4-5 and another blank. Dante Bichette, 1-2 ground ball to Stillwell. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So we're going to the bottom of the second inning. Still 1-0 Kansas City. Billy Buckner up. 1-4. He's going to get a single. So all of a sudden, last game in this game, Billy Buckner, with his at one point had a 1.40 ERA or batting average, starting to make a little bit of progress. Starting to get a few hits. That's always good to see. 1-5. And that, just missed the auto out there. Kirk McCaskill popped up to second base. That's one away for Bob Boone. Range play here for Bob. It's a 2-5. That's going to be a double unless they can take it away. And, of course, this is the second game in a row. Second game in a row. Last game, we had a triple taken away. This time, we'll have a double taken away from us on a range play. So, the dice have cursed me. They don't like me. I don't know what it is. I'm a nice guy. I don't understand why the dice don't like me. Brad Wellman, and he's going to get a ground ball to shortstop. And all that, one hit goes for naught. Going to the top of the third, still 1-0. Charlie Rebrandt back out against Glenn Hoffman. He's going to ground ball to Stillwell. Picks it up, throws it from the dirt, and in time. And that's going to be a walk by Dick Schofield. So 1-out walk given up by Lee Brandt. And no strikeout there for Brian Downing. He's going to get a double, and lead runner advances, ball cut off, so he is going to score. And we're going to the rundown chart, and base runner's out, so he is going to be forced out. Trying to get to third on the throw home, which wasn't in time, but does tie the ball game up here in the top of the third, 1-1. 3-5 is going to be a strikeout. Washington down on strikes. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Going in the bottom of the third, 1-1 ball game. Top of the lineup, Kurt Stillwell. He is batting .296, 2-4. He's going to get another nice one into right field. Brings up Kevin Steitzer, .237 average. We could definitely get him moving. That would be good. And he does, as he's going to walk. So 2 men on, no one out for Jim Eisenreich. Jim Eisenreich's up, the lefty. 6-3. Jim Eisenreich looking for a pitch he can hit. And that one's out into left field. Hang on a second, I got to sneeze. And that was a sneeze, sorry. Had to take my headphones off because I'm sure you guys didn't want to hear that. So 1 away here for Bo Jackson. Big opportunity for BJ to get us a hit. 5-4. Oh my gosh. Lefty would have been another home run check. 1-3, but he does single past Hoffman. Rolls down into the corner. Bichette gets it in quickly. Holds the runners at third. So base is loaded for Danny Tartabull. Tartabull with the home run last game. 2-2. Danny Tartabull waits. Here it comes. It's going to be a ground ball. Is it going to be... Will the defense try for the double play? Yes, they will, and they'll get the ground ball double play out to end the inning. So Danny Tartabull hits into the ground ball double play with the bases loaded. Go to the top of the fourth, tied up 1-1. Johnny Ray's going to get a leadoff walk. Devin White, you know what? We're going to put down a sack here. Top of fourth inning. And lead runner is thrown out. So, thrown out. Oh, I got to click over here, sorry. He had a 5. So I figured that would be a good time to catch him. And now we're actually going to try a pickoff attempt. 17, though, no pickoff. Billy Schroeder, 1-2, and no walk for Schroeder. 6-2. See ya. It's going to be a ground ball double play here in the top of the fourth and the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Two up, Billy Buckner. Oh, he's up to 169. Look at his average just climbing. It was 140, I think, just a couple games ago. Thought about benching him, but since I'm doing historic lineups, it's kind of hard to bench him when they keep playing him. Well, it's a fly ball into left by Pat Tabler, and he's going to walk. So we'll take a walk. He's not going to go anywhere. He's slower than Molasses. If you put Molasses dragging a 50-pound barrel behind him, then you would get Pat Tabler, I guess. And he's going to hit it down to Hoffman. Is it going to be? Yes, it is. Another ground ball double play. I think that's the third half inning in a row we ended with the ground ball double play. So pitchers, best friends coming to join us in the stadium today. Going into the top of the fifth, Charlie Lebrand still out there throwing in 4-4 wild we can ignore. Well, we do have a stadium check here. 62, that's going to be a fly ball. Jackson going back on the warning track, reaches up, makes the catch, one away. Dante Bichette, 0 for 1. Oh, another range play. It's been a while. Let's see what we can do with the range play. Pat Tabler makes a good play, dives in the dirt from his knees, throws it to Lebrand covering first, and gets him in time. 2 away. Glenn Hoffman, the third baseman, due up, and he'll wait on a good pitch. Here one comes. He's grounded to third, or I'm sorry, that would have been shortstop. And it's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Charlie Lebrand. Kirk McCaskill matching him pitch for pitch. Brad Wellman, 2-2. At least we didn't end with the ground ball double play there, 3-5. And that's going to be hit to Hoffman. Throws it all the way across the diamond in time. 2-5 and a strikeout on a 1-3 or 1-2 pitch there. Down goes Stillwell. Looks at the end of his bat, wondering how he missed that one. Kevin Steitzer's got himself a range play here. And this one is going to Hoffman, and Hoffman can't make it. Goes down the line in the corner, and rounding first, headed to second. Here comes the throw from Bichette. It's not in time. Steitzer in with a 2-out double. That brings up Jim Eisenreich. 1 for 2 on the day. Jimmy looks for a pitch. Here it comes. 4-3, and that's going to be a high one. High pop fly. Unfortunately, it's caught, and that's going to do it. So Kansas City with 5 hits. California with only 2. Charlie Huffman. Charlie Huffman. Where'd that come from? That's Charlie Lebrand out there, my friend. Dick Schofield. 3-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to Stillwell. Charlie Lebrand trying to get through the 6th inning. Can he do it? Let's find out. Brian Downing, 2 for 2 on the day. Getting him out would have been good, and wow, they did get him out this time as Jim Eisenreich makes a good play in the outfield. Claudell Washington, 0 for 2, and he's going to strike out on 3-2. Thought that was a little outside, but no, the umpire says that one fell in there. And it's a 1-2-3 inning, so through 5.5, still tied up at 1 apiece. Bo Jackson can do something about that here. He's 1 for 2 on the day, and that is not in range. Bo Jackson gets a swing at it. 65, he's got a single in the left field. They're going to put the hit and run on here. I think that's a good option with Bo Jackson's speed. Danny Tartabull waits on one. Here it comes, 6-4. It's going to be a fly ball, though. Jackson has to head back to first. Bill Buckner, 1 for 2. The lefty waits on McCaskill's pitch, 2-4. Pops it up. Joyner, just behind the bag, makes a catch. 2-way, Pat Tabler. 5-2. And Pat is looking for something here, and he's going to hit it to center field. big open area in Kauffman Stadium, though, and center fielder there is going to make the play. Devon White, we're going into the top of the 7th. Still 1-1. Liebrandt's coming out for the 7th, and he starts off with the range play. It's always dangerous against Kansas City with the range plays. 5 is a single, unless we can take it away, and Eisenreich does take it away. So, for a change, we get to take one away from the enemy. That's good. One away. And this one was a nice curveball in there for a called third strike. Devon White didn't like that one either. Another range play. So 2 of 3 are going to be range plays. Can we continue our hot defense? Not with Danny Tardenbull out there. And Kevin Steitzer, the weak links in our defense. Wally Joyner, 5'4". The lefty batting .500 against us, 3-3. He's going to hit one into center field, so the hit goes for naught. We go into the bottom of 7th. 7th inning stretch time. Hopefully everyone's out there stretching. We don't want anybody pull a muscle now, do we? Take me out to the ball game, my friends. Here we go. Bottom of 7. Bob Boone, Brad Wellman, Kurt Stillwell due up. And Bobby Boone's going to start off with a walk. They're going to try the pickoff, though. It got rolled, so anytime the pickoff gets rolled, I usually do it. Unless, of course, the pitcher doesn't have any stats. In this case, it didn't matter. Diving back is going to be Bob Boone, 6'5". No strikeout for Brad Wellman. Brad's 0 for 2 on the day. A big hit now would be great. And he's going to fly out to left field. Kurt Stillwell's up, hit and run. Yeah, we're going to try the hit and run because, well, Bob Boone isn't very fast either. 1-5. And that's going to be a fly ball to right field. Pitcher must be removed as he is now officially tired. So that's it for Kirk McCaskill. Let's see here. Looks like we're going to be bringing in Rich Montalone? Sure. We'll go with it. 2-2, 3.18 ERA. He only pitched 39 innings. Gave up 39 hits, 27 strikeouts, 12 walks. Lots of activity in his 39 innings. You got your Cracker Jacks. Okay, sure what that means, but thanks. So 1 on and 2 outs, 3-5. Possible error. Steitzer up, and it's a single, no error. Stopping at second, Bob Boone. So runners are first and second. A little 2-out rally here at the bottom of the 7th. Jim Eisenreich. 2-6, no strikeout, thank God. 1-3. He's going to get a double, and 2 runs are going to come in to score. Jim Eisenreich with a big hint. Oh, I got it. 3-2-1 arrival. You are correct. That went right in, way over my head. He's talking about the 7th inning stretch. Yes, got my Cracker Jack. Got my peanuts and Cracker Jack. If I don't know, I'll never get back, 'cause it's root for the Bo Jackson team, who's 2 for 3 on the day. And it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. That was a wild pitch, by the way. Interrupting my song. That's 2 games in a row now. They interrupted my song. Bo Jackson gets a swing at it again, but this time strikes out with a runner at third. But 2 runs and 2 hits, and Kansas City takes a 3-1 lead in the top of the 8th. Charlie Liebrandt coming on strong. Yes, I'm sorry. That went way over my head there. I apologize. I got my Cracker Jacks. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, now I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the song. Oh, Charlie, why do you always do this to me in the 7th and 8th innings? You like to give up all these hits and runs and shit. Glenn Hoffman, 0 for 2. We're going to leave you in there, Charlie. Come on, get through. Come on, do something right for a change. Oh, there we go. A range play at the ballpark. This could be a ray. All right, it's a rare play. 3-2 pitch called strike 3. The hitter argues the call, and it gets thrown out of the ball game. Excellent. So we'll take the out. And now he's going to have to be replaced. That happens to be Dick Schofield, which is a shortstop. They only have one replacement. It looks like Ken Anderson is going to have to come in. Kent Anderson is going to come in as we have. Oh, and we got a pickoff attempt. 13-0 there. 1 on, 1 out, top of the 8th. Big time here. And, 3-2 curve, and he didn't swing at it. And it fell in for a cold third strike, and Dick Schofield down on strikes. Charlie Rebrandt trying to get through the 8th innings. 2 out, 4-4. Uh-oh, wild pitch time. Here we go, wild pitch, and that's going to send Bichette to second base. So runner in scoring position, 1-6, and we got a Kauffman Stadium check here for Brian Downing. He's 2 for 3 on the day. This time he hits it to Stillwell. Stillwell does the easy play and tags the runner as he's running by for the 3rd out. A lot of wild pitches. That's true. But we're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Charlie Durant gets out of it. Rich Montalona. And, I think he's going to give away to Wally Frazier. Wally Frazier. Let's take a look at Wally here. He's obviously first appearance against us. Real life, he was 4-7, 2 saves, 324, 91 innings, 80 hits, 46 strikeouts, 19 walks. And away we go. In the bottom of the 8th, 3-1 Kansas City. Can Kansas City hold on? He's going to strike out Danny Tartanbull. Billy Buckner's up, 1 for 3 on the day. No lefty waits on it. 6-3, it's a fly ball to center. 1-2, Pat Tabler. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So very easy inning. So we're in the top of the 9th. Charlie Rebrandt. Do we go for the complete game? Yes, I think we are. And even though he's officially tired, he's going for it. Claudell Washington. Claudell is 0 for 3, 5-5, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Eisenreich makes the catch, 1 away. Johnny Ray. Johnny Ray's going to bat against Charlie Rebrandt. 2-1, and no strikeout. 2-1, that's going to be a ground ball hit to Wellman, 2 away. 2 up is Devin White. We're going to leave him in against White. Can he go for the complete game? That's a single, and that's it. He's got to be removed as he's now officially tired. Isn't that nice? All right, well, that just means we're going to be bringing in Jeff Montgomery. Mr. Montgomery. Nope. See, 3-2-1 arrival. Said it was going to be 3 up, 3 down. It was close. I thought it was going to be. I thought myself. But Jeff Montgomery's going to come in, try and get out of the inning here. Bill Schroeder, 1 for 3, tying run at the plate, and he's got himself a single, advancing to 3rd on the play. So runners at corners. Tying runs are on the plate for Jeff Montgomery. Wally Joyner's up. Wally Joyner did hit 16 home runs in real life in 1989. Wally Joyner against Jeff Montgomery. And Montgomery gets him on the 0-2 curveball, and that's going to do it. Kansas City defeats California in game number 58 of the season, 3-1. It was a nice tight ball game. A lot of pitching, lots of double plays. But Kansas City wins. The Royals with the victory. I'm going to save these game stats. Make sure we don't lose them. The win goes to Charlie Rebrandt. It goes to 5-7. Kurt McCaskill drops to 1-1. The save, Jeff Montgomery. No home runs by either team. Let's check out a few of these game stats real quick here. He went down looking. I like that. We'll say he went down looking. Only 6 hits given up by Lee Brandt and his Royals today. What did we have? We had 1 double, no triples, no home runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. The Royals only ended up with 8 hits, 2 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts. Well-pitched game by both teams. Kirk McCaskill matched Charlie Rebrandt pitch for pitch. Charlie Rebrandt gets the win. Kirk McCaskill with the loss. Kansas City goes to 31-27. If you're interested in what happened in real life, I like to do this every couple games just so everybody knows. Kansas City defeated California 6-1. They improved to 34-24. We are 31-27. So we're still 3 games behind what they did in real life. Bo Jackson was 1 for 4 with 3 RBIs on his home run. So Bo Jackson in real life with the home run today. That was Bo Jackson's 14th of the season. Very interesting. That's exactly what he has in our replay so far. Bo Jackson with 14 home runs. So 3-run home run by Bo Jackson in the first inning. Deep center field, right field. So good for Bo Jackson and good for Kansas City in our replay. That is game number, what did I say it was? The 57 and 58. What time is it? It's 11:30. Well, you know what? You know what, my friends? I think we're going to have a triple header. I'm in the mood. Who else is in the mood for a triple header? I want my stats saved. Okay, looks like it did save them. Okay. Bo knows home runs, and 3-2-1 arrival says, I got time for one more. Yeah, we get them done in like 20, 25 minutes max. So this will be game number, let's see, we started with 57, 58, and 59. Game number 59, California at Kansas City. This is going to be Burt Blyleven versus Brett Saberhagen. This is going to be a good pitching matchup. And there we go. So they've got the number 1 starter for California versus the number 2 starter for Kansas City. This should be a good one here. Let's play ball. I got to adjust my screens here. Make sure everything's matching up. It likes to readjust my screen. 3-2-1 arrival says he was 6 in 1989. In 1989, I was... let's see. God Lord. 23. I was 23 in 1989. Bo Jackson was one of my favorite players back then. So Brett Saberhagen, let's take a look. Big old Saberhagen is 9-1, 2.30 ERA, 94 innings pitched so far, 95 hits, 77 strikeouts, 16 walks. Yeah, the good old days, that's for sure. The 80s were my decade, my friend. Let's see if Saberhagen can keep these California Angels down. And hit by pitch. Nope. Saberhagen misses him. 2-3. That's a fly ball to left field. Bo Jackson with the catch. We didn't go over the lineups because they're... I guess we should. Washington, Ray, White, Joyner, Browner, Davis, Parrish, Howell, Schofield, Blyleven, Stillwell, Steitzer, George Brett finally back in the lineup. I don't know what happened. Something happened in 1989 because he hasn't been in the lineup in probably 15 or 20 games. I don't know if he got suspended or hurt or whatever. I don't know. But he's been missing off the team. That's why I haven't been pinch hitting with him or anything because I haven't seen him. And so he's finally back in the lineup. He's DHing today. Bo Jackson, Jim Eisenreich, Danny Turnbull, Bill Buckner, Bob Boone, Brad Wellman, and Brett Saberhagen. Pulling a hammy. That could be. I don't know. So 3-5 wild pitch. We can ignore wild pitches unless there's somebody on base. 4-5. Oh, we're going to start this game off with another one of our range plays. Are we? Well, that's a second baseman, and Wellman takes the single away. Holy cow, that's 2 games in a row. We actually took one of their hits away. Strikeout by Devin White. That's 1-2-3 inning. Let's look at Bert Blyleven. He's 1-0 against us with a 4.14. We've only faced him one time so far. 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. In real life, he was 17-5, 273. He rolled a 6-5 for Kurt Stillwell. And a 2-3 is going to be 14. 14's a triple. So lead off triple by Kurt Stillwell. And that time they didn't take it away from us. So runner in scoring position, no one out here. Bert Blyleven, Kevin Steitzer, and against the right-hander, that's going to be a single. And 2 batters in, and we got us a 1-0 lead. Kevin Steitzer with a big RBI. George Brett, welcome back to the lineup. We have missed your bat, my friend. Yep, see, he's only played in 28 games. Again, I use all historic, so we are in game 59. He's only played 28, so he's missed, I don't know, whatever that is, 30 games. Had 104 at bats, 14 runs, 13 RBIs, 3 home runs, 1 stolen base, batting .240. So good to have him back in the lineup. We could use his bat. 1-4, and he's going to get a stadium check first time back. And that's going to be a ground ball. And advancing on the play, out at first. That brings up Bo Jackson. As we just saw in real life, he has 14 home runs. In our replay, he also has 14 home runs. So Bo Jackson due up 4-4 and no error. 4-5. That's a liner rated second, and the runner is doubled up. That's not good. No error on the play. So Bo Jackson lines it right at where the second baseman is. They double the runner off a second, and that is going to be a fly ball to right. So Brian Downing one away here in the top of the second, 6-5, and he's going to strike out Saberhagen. Last time out, Saberhagen had 9 strikeouts. Range play again. Chili Davis. I love that name, Chili Davis. Billy Buckner at first base can't make the play, so that's going to fall in there. Rolls right down the line. Lance Parrish. 3-3, and then he's going to strike out. So Saberhagen with his 3rd strikeout already. Going to the bottom of the second, Jim Eisenreich. Jim with the big RBI last game. 2 RBIs, pull Kansas City ahead 3-1. And he's going to get a double. Wait a minute. No, yep, so he will get a double. I thought they were going to steal a hit away from us again. I'm so used to it happening. If you've been watching this series, let me tell you, it happens a lot. Danny Tartanbull. Come on, Tartanbull. Let's get things rolling. He was on such a hot streak to begin. Well, he'll take a walk. So that puts the first 2 batters on. No one out for Billy Buckner. If he wasn't such a crappy bunter, I would bunt. 2-1. No strikeout. Come on, Billy. Get us a base hit, please. And nope, it's ground ball down to third. Hit down towards the line with a defense try for the force at third. Oh, yeah, they're going to take out at third. So he's going to be forced out. Advanced fielder's choice. Take the out at third. Bob Boone. And he's going to get an auto out. Ground ball to second, and it's going to be a ground ball double play. Chow, wow. Just like that, the very promising start to the inning goes for naught. 1-0 Kansas City. Brett Saberhagen comes back out, and ground ball to Stillwell. Cuts to his left, makes the play, and throws him out. Dick Schofield. 2-5. It's a ground ball to Steitzer. Gets a big hop and makes the play. And another strikeout for Saberhagen. My friend Saberhagen. Whew. He's been pitching lights out for us this season. Brad Wellman, 5-1. Second baseman looks at a ground ball down to first base. Stillwell 1-for-1 with the leadoff triple to start the game. This time they're going to walk him on 4 straight pitches. I don't think they want anything to do with Kurt Stillwell. He's seeing the ball really well. And they're going to take their shot at Kevin Steitzer, who strikes out on a 1-2 fastball. 5-3. George Brett back in the lineup, 0-for-1. He's going to fly out to center, or I'm sorry, left field. No error on the play, and we're through 3, just like that. 1-0 Kansas City. Saberhagen back out, 4-4, and no walk. Johnny Ray, the second baseman, flies out to center field. Jim Eisenreich makes the catch. 3-5 Wild, we could ignore that. 3-3 we can't ignore, and that's going to be a strikeout. Ken Castro's in the house. Everyone say hello to Ken Castro, one of my all-time favorites. Ken, where you been, man? This is a triple header. We're on our 3rd game already, and we've only been going for 56 minutes. These games have been a wonderful pitching matchups. I'm telling you, absolutely wonderful. The last 2 games have been just great defense, great pitching matchups, tight, close games. So they go by fast. Bo Jackson, 0-for-1 on the day, 4-2, and he's going to strike out. Jim Eisenreich, 1-for-1 with the big double, 61. The big left-hander, he's going to get a fly ball. Center field, 21, and another strikeout. So that was a pretty poor 4th inning. That was a strikeout and 2 fly balls. Brian Downing, and he's going to strike out. That is number 6 for Saberhagen. Saberhagen is quickly becoming my favorite pitcher. He's been a beast for us this season. And, well, I had to say it because he just gave up a single. Lance Parrish. He's 9-1 in the season with us. And, oh my gosh, how did he not get this strikeout? 5-6. Uh-oh. Another single, and runners on the corners, 1 away. I had to say it. Every time I say it. Following my FanDuel page, brother. Bringing home some cash to buy more games. I love it. Love it. Isn't he a Hall of Famer? I don't know. Is Brett, Ken Castro, he would know. Ken Castro knows everything. I don't know why or how, but he knows freaking everything. Strikes out Dick Howell. That's number 7 on the day for Saberhagen. Let's see if he can hold these runners right where they're at. 5-4, no hit by pitch. Dick Schofield, 0-for-1. And he's going to get a liner. Stillwell catches it. Was it trapped in the dirt? No, the umpire says that was a clean catch. And they get out of the inning. So 2 hits, no runs, no errors. And we go into the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-0. Kansas City, another good matchup here. Billy Buckner, the lefty. His average is up to 160 now, folks. 160. It's a lot better than 106. And Bob Boone. Booney's run on real rough times. Bob Boone had the 360 average, 360 average for the longest time, and then the last 5-10 games, he's really been bad. Brad Wellman, though, he gets one past Ray at second, and 2-out single. Stillwell with a triple and a walk. Are they going to pitch to him this time? And they will. They're going to pitch to him. And they got him with this fly ball to left field. Chili Davis, number 321. He's been eligible since 2007. It became a Hall of Fame, Kansas City Hall of Famer in 2005, and became Hall of Fame eligible in 2007. Well, you guys are awesome. Thanks for looking that up. That's Brett Saberhagen. I mean, he has been a beast for us. I mean, his average is awesome. He's 9-1, and the only game he lost was a terrible defensive output by Kansas City, who I don't think scored any runs. Look at that. I mean, 2 of 3 are strikeouts. He's a beast. I love him. I can rely on him to get an out. Didn't fall into range. Kevin Steitzer almost had a home run check. 2-5, ground ball down to first. One away for George Brett, who's finally in the lineup after missing the last 30 games. And that's going to be a single. So George Brett finally gets off the schneid. Gets himself a single. Bo Jackson up 0 for 2 with a strikeout. But he got a stadium check. All he has to do is hit one of those. Yeah, that's a stadium check. And that's going to... Why didn't the stadium card come up? 1, 2. I should have... it says the stadium card, but it didn't put the actual... 3-6. It's a fly ball. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 6. All right, so I'm going to do that, but I'm going to undo this because I want to make sure... It was a 1, 2, and it was a, yeah, see, it didn't change it, 3, 6. All right, well, we'll just leave it go then. So 2 away for Bo Jackson getting ripped off there. A lot of shenanigans going on. You know what happened? Some Boston fans showed up, I bet. Got some Boston fans showed up. Schofield hit it where all their good defenders are. That's not good. We're going to the top of the 7th, 1-0. Wally Joyner. 1-4. Eisenreich, no error on Eisenreich. He makes the play. Brian Downing 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Oh, this time he didn't strike out. 51. He lined it right at Stillwell, though. 4-5. Oh, another range play. And this is going to be the Eisenreich, who makes another good defensive play. So 1, 2, 3 inning. We're into the 7th inning stretch, everyone. Just take a second. Just stretch. Just a couple deep breaths. All right, everyone now. Take me out to the ball game. And take me. And I'm going to get interrupted again because we got a stadium check. No. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack if I don't come back. And it's a liner. 2 outs, just as quick as I can click them. I tell you, it's just crazy sometimes how fast this game plays. It gets these pesky runners on base. It's a 1, 2, 3 inning. We're in the top of the 8th. Saberhagen comes back out. 4-6. Lance Parrish 1 for 2 with a strikeout. And a fly ball to center. Jack Howell. No strikeout. Once again, this is second time Jack Howell didn't get the strikeout on the 17 rolls. How much was a beer in a stadium in 1989? Probably $2. I don't know. In 1989, I was probably not drinking. Oh, a triple. Dick Schofield says, I will have none of this. I will have a triple, and you'll like it. That puts the runner in scoring position. Saberhagen shakes it off. 6-2. Caudell Washington 0 for 3, 3-4, and back-to-back hits, and that's a tie ball game, just like that. Johnny Ray 4-2. He's going to strike out. That is number 10 for Saberhagen. But we got a tie ball game going into the bottom of the 8th. Brad Wellman, 1 for 2 on the day. He's going to strike out. Kurt Stillwell, 3-4. It's a range play at the stadium. 4-4. It's a fly ball. And White, oh my God, he's a 5. They got 2 5s on their team. Good Lord. Bert Blyleven is pitching just as good as Brett Saberhagen. 4-3. This could go either way. Oh, Washington can't make the play. So runner on. And we're going to go with the steal attempt, and stolen base gets into scoring position for George Brett. 1 for 3 on the day. Blyleven stays in. 1-4. We got a 6 stadium check. 6-4. It's a fly ball to left, and all that for nothing. Going into the 9th. Saberhagen is now tired. And they have a stadium check here. 5-2, and that's a leadoff double. Oh, Saberhagen. Well, defense is going to play in because they know they're going to bunt. So they're going to try the sack. Might as well leave Saberhagen in for the sack and see what happens. Oh, no, don't walk him. Oh, don't walk him. Runners at first and second. 6-6 error possibility. Brian Downing. 2-2 liner right at third. And the runners doubled off on second as there's no error on the play. So a double play, that is a 5-4 double play. And can Saberhagen get out of this mess? That would be amazing. Chili Davis, he strikes out for number 11 on the day, and they do it. Wow. Can you believe that? Could have been a triple play. You're right. 3-2-1 arrival. But I don't know if they actually have triple plays in the ball game here, or programmed into this. Bert Blyleven, I mean, we haven't talked about him, but, I mean, seriously, 8 innings pitched, giving up 6 hits, 1 run, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. He's matching Brett Saberhagen, and if we look at this game, let's look at this game in real life. Blyleven went 6 innings. Saberhagen only went 6 innings. So both of these pitchers are doing better than they did in real life. Surprise, surprise there. But would have been awesome to have a triple play. That would have been great. I mean, do you pull Blyleven to bring in a... I mean, the only advantage is... Yeah, I think we'll just leave him in there. That's fine. He'll be on a short lease, but is Bo Jackson up? So you never know. Bo Jackson could end this with one little swingy. Well, he's got a single. Oh, and they want to put the steal on or the bunt. Do you do with the bunt or the steal? Bo Jackson's at 15, +1, -1. All right, we're going to try the steal, and Bo Jackson's in there, safe, stolen base, Bo Jackson, Mr. Offense himself. Now you take the bunt, right? You got to do the sack, take off the steal, put the sack on. Defense is going to play in because they know they're going to be bunting. Let's see what we get. 3-3, a range play. And a 51, and that's a fly ball into center field. Oh, and Devin White cannot make it. The only thing he can't get is a 6. He failed his check. Lead runner advances. Bo Jackson comes in to score. Doesn't matter. Kansas City defeats California 2-1. And Bo Jackson hustling around the bases. Kansas City wins. Kansas City wins. That is a triple header for you guys. 2 games against California. Was that 2 games? Yeah, 2 games against California and 1 against... Let's see, previous game was against California, yes. And then the previous one before that was against the A's, right. Okay, so this is game number... let's see, save these game stats. That was an exciting game. Very exciting game, actually. Hey, Al, Red Sox fan missed the triple header too. Good job there, Al. 3 great games back to back to back. Kansas City improves to 32-27 with a 2-1 victory against California in the bottom of the ninth. Bo Jackson with the single, the steal of second base, and then a deep fly ball to center field. And they could not catch it, and Bo Jackson rounded third, came home in time. Bo Jackson, all the offense they needed in the bottom of the ninth. Only 6 hits for California, 1 double, 1 triple, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts. Kansas City managed a measly 8 hits, 1 double, 1 triple, no home runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. 2 stolen bases, a big one obviously by Bo Jackson. They did hit into 3 double plays. The win goes to Brett Saberhagen. He improves to 10-1. His ERA dips down to 2.19 ERA. That was 6 hits he gave up, 1 run, 1 walk, and 11 strikeouts. The loss goes to Bert Weileven, who pitched just as good as Brett Saberhagen. 8 innings, gave up 8 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, a 3.23 ERA. Both pitchers played well to the tee. If you want to know what happened in real life, dun dun dun, this was from June 10th, 1989. Kansas City defeated California 5-4, improved to 35-24. We are still 3 games below what they were in real life. And if we look at what happened in real life, Bo Jackson was 1 for 3 with a stolen base and a sacrifice fly. Let me slide that over so you guys can see that. Bo Jackson was 1 for 3, had an RBI, a stolen base, struck out once. And in our game, he was 1 for 4 with a strikeout and a stolen base. So very similar to what he did in real life. So great game, triple headers. Marino threw for 420 yards. Al, Red Sox fan. You guys should check out his channel, by the way. He is super, super good. Super, super awesome. He does all kinds of sports simulations. Football, boxing. If you like boxing, he does some great boxing stuff. He also does baseball. Just about everything, and he does such a great job of it too. Marino threw for 420 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So it looked like Miami ended up beating up the Vikings pretty bad then, 28-3. Wow, wasn't even close. I mean, I watched the first half with you, Al. I thought you were going to call it after the first, or separate it like you did the other night where you did like the first half once and then you did the second half later. Yeah, that first half was like all Miami. It was like, even when Al made like a good defensive call, it was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do a run blitz, and the runner would get like 8 yards. And then he'd be like, oh, I'm going to play defense with extra defenders, and then like blitz Marino, and then Marino would get free and haul it down to Duper for like 50 yards every other time. It seemed like it was crazy bad. Well, there you go, triple header. Kansas City against Seattle and 2 games against California. 3 really good games. If you haven't watched them, I'll try not to spoil anything for you. They were actually well played, not a lot of errors, a lot of good pitching, a lot of good defense, and a lot of good action. It's close, interesting games. There wasn't like an 8-1 game, I don't think, in there. So definitely highly recommend you check out Al, Red Sox fan, and check out this video as well. Ken Castro, thanks for stopping by. And of course, our newfound friend, 321 Arrival, come in, and it's good to see him. Welcome to the channel. I don't remember if you've been here before. I haven't seen you recently. But anyways, guys, that's it for tonight. A triple header. Plus, I had a single game earlier, and then I had a single or double game before that. So we did 3, 4. It was at least 5 games, maybe 6 games today. So you guys can check out all that action here. We are up to game number 60 coming up next. 6-0. So we will be about a third of the season through. Wow, it just seems like it's so many games. Oh my God. Whew. But I'm having fun doing it, so that's the important part. It's just like, oh my God, I don't see the end of the light at the end of the tunnel yet. So I just have to keep plugging away. When you play 6 games in one day, you think, oh wow, you got to be getting close now, right? Close to halfway. Nope, you're not even a third of the way. Oh God, damn it! This weekend I'm going to play like 20 games in a row. 20 games in a row. It take about 20 minutes a game. That's 3 games an hour. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. It would take about 6.5 hours to get 20 games done. That would be awesome. We should do it. We should try for it. 20 games in a row. Back to 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 back. Whew, that would be fun. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping out. Spending a little bit of your evening with me. I do appreciate it. Ken Castro, Al, Red Sox fan. And arrival 321 arrival. So you guys have a great evening. We'll see you guys soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.